Blood Bowl, and today we're actually doing the campaign instead of one of the other lists. Now, the original I could not get past 66%. At the time, it was aggravating. So we're just going to do the 0 one. We're going to replay the scene just in case no one's seen it.
Good evening to all you Cabal Vision viewers out there in the old world and beyond. I hope your crystal ball is fully charged, and if not, find yourselves a wizard and chain him to it. Because the 25-13 season promises to be one hell of a show, doesn't it, Bob?
It sure does. Oh, and iron, Jim.
Iron what, Bob? Your shirt?
Chains, Jim. Iron chains for chaining up your wizard. Iron is best. It's harder to enchant than steel or silver. Oh, and don't forget to break their fingers as well.
Thank you, Bob. Yes, fascinating. And we may come back to that later. In the meantime, all you sports fans should keep it here on brand new Cabal Vision HD. But what about all you new viewers who are joining us for the first time? How would you explain a game of Blood Bowl to someone who hasn't experienced the joy and delight of it before, Bob?
Firstly, I'd say, under what toilet in the realm of chaos have you been hiding? Then I'd begrudgingly explain that Blood Bowl is a visceral, violent sport where two teams of players must get an inflated pig bladder or ball across a large field into the opponent's end zone by any means necessary to score a touchdown. The catch? There's only one ball, and the opposing team is trying to do exactly the same thing. A match lasts for 2 halves of 8 turns. The team with the most touchdowns wins.
Very nicely summed up, Bob. So, what about the teams? It promises to be an interesting season, especially for the Reichland Reavers. Let's remind ourselves by taking a quick look what happened in their final game last year.
Well, y'all met those two. I like Bob. He's actually pretty cool. But Jim the vampire.
This is the final game from last season. The Reavers versus the Gouged Eye. Just look at those human lumps. Why ain't they moving?
A frozen spell. Could they not just let it all go?
Look at player 16, Josh Kirscherloop. He just stands there and lets that block orc smack him right in the kisser. Useless kid.
They don't seem very sprightly when that troll attacked either, do they, Bob?
I know. No wonder this team hasn't won anything in 20 games. There's only so many double skulls rolls you can take before fans start claiming that's a load of steaming bull.
No, that was the Reavers' last public appearance, summing up 10...
Why haven't they been fired yet, Jim? That's what I can't understand.
The word is, Bob, that J.J. Griswold Jr. hasn't got the cash to replace them.
Yeah? Oh, Griswold was once said to be even richer than you, Jim. He's now down to his last few pennies after paying the likes of Griff Oberwald his massive wage for several decades. I guess he'll just have to put up with using last season's dregs. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's see how they do in this preseason match.
Now in the campaign, you'll almost always be stronger than your opponent. Almost always. Okay.
Well, let's see how the Reavers get on. It's their first match, under the leadership of the new coach in a preseason friendly.
Never use the word friendly in connection with Blood Bowl, Jim. You'll end up getting sued for false advertising. Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, I guess they would be right about that.
Welcome back, Blood Bowl fans. Oh dear, this is a totally unbalanced match. I can't understand what they're even doing on the same field.
Yeah, I understand that. Now with every mission, they'll be adding more stuff. This is basically a tutorial on how to play the actual game, for the most part. At least until the 5th or 6th mission. So many different colored ogres, just...
Hubies are a good team. They can pass, catch, hit, and run with the ball. It'll be interesting to see what game they bring today.
Movement allowance, yes, I know this.
Is that... Oh no, it can't be. In the Reaver's dugout. Isn't that the legendary ex-coach, Helmut Zwimmer?
Sure is, Jim. Didn't you know? As a favor to JJ, Slimmer's come out of retirement to mentor the new coach for the first few games.
And what about that incident that forced him to leave in the first place?
What? That tabloid sting in '04? Involving a pair of halflings, Jam, and a confused hippogriff? Oh, that was nothing. Nothing was proven, even in retirement. Helmut's continued to be a loyal ally of the Reavers.
Well, he's certainly experienced. The new head coach should listen to his advice.
Like I said, this is gonna be too easy. It's so easy, even my ogre could get to people. We'll get the ball just like that.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
This should be good.
That player can move over a third of the field in one burst of speed. Gods, that's fast.
Just like that, they can instant one-punch people, though.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
See how there's no dice, no percentages?
I like this. The dung is about to hit the fan.
At this point, it's whether or not they can injure people.
These players are spending an awful amount of time on the ground.
See, there's not even that. I'm sure this ogre can
The
do
ball's
it.
going long. How would you deal with that, Bob?
It's not rock. Hold it. Hey, they're moving the ball really well.
We can do it. So we'll be doing at least the first 2 episodes on this. At the very least.
I can't see Reaver's star player and Captain Griff Oberwald on the field, Jim. And where's the mighty Zug? Why is he not ripping linemen's heads off their shoulders? I thought the violence quota was severely down. Why are they not here?
Haven't you heard, Bob? Ever since his men's fragrance, Gruff by Griff, flopped, he hasn't been seen all off-season. Rumor has it his investors are not happy and want their money back.
I tried some of that scent. What was he thinking? I'm an ogre, and even I couldn't stand the smell. I'd rather take a drag from a goblin's crotch than wear that. What about Zug? Why isn't he here?
Zug's so disgusted with the Reaver's performance of it. But if a Reichland legend like Helmut Zwimmer is back, well, you never know.
I don't like it, Jim. The whole point of watching the Reavers is the glorious devastation and maiming left in Zug's wake. Ah, I love a good maiming, me.
Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Just wants to hit some with them. Let's get that point.
And it's a touchdown!
Fast.
Francis the
If they
Buckeye.
keep doing that, we'll be in double figures by the end of the second half.
I've never seen anyone actually get more than 4.
That was a short game.
Looks like the Saints have chickened out. The Reavers win by default. If that's the only game they win all season, I won't be surprised.
Well, would you look at that? The Reavers won.
Yeah, but the Saints whipped out early.
Hold on. I have shocking news. JJ has fired the whole Reavers squad.
Not that shocking, Jim. Griswold's having a clear-out before the 25-13 season gets underway. One default win against no-hopers like the Saints ain't gonna cut it. He should have done it sooner.
So if the whole squad's been sacked, where's this new coach going to find his team, Bob?
JJ's a cunning old devil, Jim. My contacts say he can get a whole squad of fresh-faced wannabe new players from the rejects found on that reality Cabal Vision show. Reichland ain't got talent.
It sounds like a risky strategy to me, Bob.
Risky, Jim? Well, I've seen snotlings come up with more competent plans.
Oh? Yeah. Gotta hire myself a new team. Yo, botch. No, I don't even care about the names now that I think about it. Okay, let's try that again. I want Apothecary always. So let's try to save us off about 50. I don't want no 2 strength people. No, let's confirm
How's
that.
this new coach doing so far, Bob?
Well, they managed to put some names in the roster so far, Jim. I wouldn't call them contenders for the Chaos Cup just yet. The stadium is like a second home for a team. Deal's done, contract signed. The Reichland Reavers have a sponsor.
I only hope they read the small print, Bob. I remember I once signed a contract to get eternal life. It sounded so simple. But the whole craving blood, dread vampire curse thing? Well, that wasn't in 12-point Helvetica, I can tell you.
I want to get that apothecary, but I can't get it, so let's just get ourselves another player. Let's just go with him. Okay, so we're on 290 now. We should be good. What's their team like? Okay, we have the 2 blockers, but orcs are very strong. So no black rocks from what I can see. Just goblins and... No, okay. This should be fun.
Ah, welcome back, sports fans. And who'd have thought we'd be covering this game, Bob?
I'm as excited as a snotling in a pump wagon, Jim. If the rumors are true, the Reavers have finally got a sponsor. Well, subject to contract negotiations.
That's true, Bob. It's not set in stone yet. But the newly reformed NAF are certainly putting pressure on them to get funding. Gone are the days when any Targ, Dieter, or Harbinger can turn up with a team of nobodies. With Cabal Vision HD comes money. And so you'll need the gold to get in. Even a franchise with as much history as Reichland. So, who have they got?
An outfit called Parstown X3.
Never heard of them.
They manufacture bell polishing cream. They're not big corporate players, Jim. That's a sponsor the Reavers wouldn't even have considered in their heyday. But beggars can't be choosers.
They can be, but not in this case.
Good evening to all you sports fans. It's orcs versus humans. Greenskins versus men. An endearing lineup, and always a guarantee of a bloody
The one black rocker orc. So only one that I saw. So only one, okay. This should be good.
Orcs are hard, brutal opponents who can also handle the ball.
You gotta be smarter or stronger. That's the way to beat the green. Skids.
That's what I thought. Okay. Blitzer. Let's move that there.
That's a dangerous place to be.
There we go. We should be good. Wait, do I have the ball? Oh yeah. Oh, I was being stupid. Oh well.
Fragile. Very fragile. If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right?
Only 1,000,000. Okay, so no bad chances of that yet. Okay. Let's move that way.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Let's follow. Let's get rid of him. Stunned. Perfect.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Let's follow along with that. Okay then.
This is going to be decisive. This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
So everyone I knock down, I get a stun. Okay. That's not how it normally is, but whatever. If it works, it works.
Safety in numbers.
Okay, I was wondering if I missed anyone. Oh, never mind then.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
Oh.
Bell polishing cream. It's a strange choice of sponsor, Jim. I'll give you that. The Orchidas, McMurdy's, Bank of Altdorf, even Bloodweiser. None of the big corporations were interested. JJ took the only offer he could.
But now they've got financial backing, they can qualify for the new NAF League. So here we are. Let's see how they do. The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles. That's a strike made with technique and precision. It's not always about sheer muscle or size.
Come on, guys, together!
Sorry if I've gone quiet, I'm just a little tired and I'm just thinking.
That's a good economical pass.
Now that's how you move the ball.
Let's get rid of him. Okay then.
Fair fight can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this. Unity is strength.
I'm sorry.
Gathering around that lone player.
I really am trying to concentrate, though.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
After this, I'm probably going to take myself a nap.
Throw. This is the purest move of this bloody game.
Hey, what's that? If they could hit like they moved the ball, I'd be one happy owner.
Hello.
One more step and...
I'm sorry, everyone. I really am. I'm gonna just try to hurry up.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, I'm getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Jim? He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Let's get that point.
Down touch! That's a down touch, everybody! Sorry, touchdown! I mean, wine. Red wine. And it's gone! The match is launched for real. My goodness! Usual to get a pitch invasion this early in the season. Normally, the fans aren't quite furious enough. It takes them at least 3 to 4 games to get them properly psychotic.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
They've grabbed the ball. A wise move, as it's quite fundamental to the game.
That's it. Force them back and then pow! I admire that block, and it paid off. Good old Nuffle. Hey, Jim, who's that Weasley git hanging around the Reaver's dugout, staring daggers into the back of the coach?
You mean the goblin? The little fellow? I think that's the new assistant. Rumor has it, he used to work at Parstown.
A goblin working for a Hume team? Looks like these sponsors, these bell polishers, want more than just the name on the kit, Jim. It's every coach's worst nightmare when the sponsor wants to be involved. Keep pushing.
Oh, God.
Come on, one foot in front of the other. It's not that complicated.
Just a second, what's happening down there? That player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
I really should not be doing this when I'm so tired.
Ah, he's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. That's it! Get in their face!
Uh,
Don't forget to pick up your tea.
In these conditions, it's just crazy!
there we go.
I can't see a sign saying slippery surface at the edge of the pitch.
The disadvantage is obvious. I wouldn't have tried that.
Ha! I was just getting born.
Uh-huh.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength? With arms like tree trunks, there was only going to be one result in that spat. They're attacking the ball carrier, Bob.
I know, Jim. I'm watching the same match as you. Now this is gonna get exciting!
Oh, he's going to get intimate with the fans. I hope they're not too excited.
This has been slowed down mainly because I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, everyone. Keep forgetting about this guy. There we go. I gotta get a point at this very next turn, or at least try to.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Look at Twinkle Toes there.
My ogre's getting surrounded. My ogre.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing. I think they're waiting for the ball now. Or talking to the fans. To Hutch! To Hound!
You just jumped out, man.
Here's the touchdown, which could protect them from a comeback. This might be the end.
Da, 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 da,
Important
da.
thing, you gotta keep possession of the ball and not lose it. A strike back would be terrible. What's going on with all these riots and pitch invasions, Jim?
Now you tell me, Bob,
God.
isn't that an ogre down there in the crowd instigating it? That big fellow wearing the suit and the shades.
Oh, that's one of the Kabasi brothers. You don't mess with them, Jim. Not unless you want your vital bits pulled off and eaten in front of your wife. They're not the cuddly type of ogre like Morgan Thorg. You won't see them on the front of a cereal box or doing road safety commercials.
That name rings a bell. Weren't the Kabasi brothers investors in Griff's failed aftershave emporium?
Griff screwed over the Kabasi brothers? No wonder he's hiding. Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away. The Gobbo's got the ball. That's not a bad thing. When they want to, goblins can be really hard to get a hold of. Go, big guy. Trample all over him.
I will. I will, as they.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this
Not
time.
this time, though.
The fans are ravenous, and so am I. Just one more step. That player is so close to a world of hurt.
See if this will work.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
He's sprinting. Let's hope it's going to be okay.
And down we go.
Well, damn. At least it took up a spot. Okay, here we go.
There's only one word to say about this, Bob.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch!
Surrounded by adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
Oh.
Let's see what the other side can do.
They're dropping like flies, Jim.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
He's going for it.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens. He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. They'll need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy fella's gonna get splatted. Oh, I'm excited, Jim. The attacker has an assist.
That team should avoid physical confrontation.
Keep pushing.
Good luck. But no, and I'm only gonna touch the ones that can affect the ball.
Come back, then this is the season to do it. Cabal Vision HD has got the match-going public interested in Blood Bowl again. Ratings are up.
My ratings are up, Jim? Oh, that's brilliant news. I can afford that warpstone tooth now. Dental plans are so expensive.
That's right, Bob. Bigger ratings means more cash. We all know the team is stony broke. An influx of gold pieces into the game this season could help the Reichland Reavers out of crippling debt.
Is crippling debt like crippling halflings, Jim? Because that's fun.
Sadly, no.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it then. What I do know is that without a sponsor, the Reavers won't be able to play in the new conference system all the other teams have signed up to. They better keep those bell polishers happy.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. That little creature's pretty hard to tackle, you know. And it can be thrown by a troll. Doesn't really work often, but it's funny.
There's no way they can come back from that, so I'm just gonna continue ending my turn until the game's over. GG. Death hands. Death heads. Let's see what you can do.
Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
That last burst of speed. Oh, it's risky.
Moved right next to a teammate.
This is going to be decisive. That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
I really should not have started when I got so tired. I am so sorry.
Reavers have got a sponsor, and they can use their home stadium, the famous Altdorf Old Bowl. Why ain't they there?
It's not there anymore, Bob. When the Reavers got kicked out of the stadium back in '09 due to crippling debt, some property company called Under Empire Limited took it over and promptly dug up the astrogranite so that they could repave the surface or something. It hasn't been used for Blood Bowl for several seasons now. There are rumors going around it's going to be rather a nice estate with good transport links, a community centre, and a pretty park for the children. An incredible match! I thought my heart would almost beat on more than one occasion.
Well, I'm glad we won.
Well, that was a good start to the Reavers season.
I'm mildly impressed, Jim. But has the coach got what it takes when Swimmer shuffles back off to retirement? And now the Kabasi brothers are on the case. They're gonna target the Reavers until Griff comes out of hiding.
Which makes it all great viewing for us, Bob. Right, the feedback on anti-social media network Twerper is that we've talked a lot about the Reavers. And some viewers want to know about the other teams.
It's a mixed bag, Jim. The Gauts Die are the ones to watch. Still led by that craggy old orc, Varog Ghoul Chewer. The Warhammers are consistently good, and the Skaven Blight Scramblers have been okay. If I was a betting ogre, and I am, then I'd splash the cash on the Nagaroth Nightmares. I've heard from insiders in their camp, their new training regime is murder. Quite literally murder. And it's made them thirsty for more on the Blood Bowl field.
Thanks, Bob. If you would like to join in the conversation, then we have all the tools of anti-social media at our disposal, including Facetome and Twerper. Reavers fans, please send us your thoughts and theories on the latest developments, and we'll show some of these twerps live on air. You can find us on our Twerper feed at Jim and Bob #ComebackGriff.
I can't wait to see these twerps, Jim. If Blood Bowl fans have taught me just one thing, it's that everyone has an opinion.
I'm sure their views will all be fair and balanced, Bob.
Don't say fair and balanced around me, Jim. You know I used to work for the Wolf Network. Ugh, still gives me nightmares.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you like my videos, hit that like and subscribe button as always. Bye bye.